Hello YouTube!
Hello YouTube!
Alright, cool. Long story short, I have a genius son, alright? And I do strongly believe that that is a lot down to how me and his mum, or his mother and I, so to say, almost got me out there, have actually raised him. And in this nursery run with my genius son, I'm going to be giving some ad hoc tips and just a bit of advice on some of the things that we think in our experience have helped him a lot. Just to prove that we have said genius son in the back. Zion, what's 12 times 12?
142. No, 144.
Don't try to show me up, you know these things. What's 7 times 7?
49.
What's 8 times 6?
It's 56.
What's 9 times 3?
27.
What's 13 times 13?
It's 169.
What's 13 times 5?
It is 13, 26, 39, 32, 65.
Good boy. That's enough. Do you know what, Zion, how do you spell yellow?
Y-E-L-O. Y-E-L-L-O-W.
Good boy. And how do you spell night? Do you know how to spell night?
N-I-E-G-H-T.
N-I-G-H-T. Good boy. And how many sides does a nonagon have?
9 sides.
Good boy. I think we get the drift, guys, all right? He is extremely smart. Like, he excels at his age for everything, especially maths, but it's not just maths, like spelling, geometry, or which is a form of maths anyway, but like absolutely everything. He's amazing. He's really special. Let me just fix this mic for you. And yeah, so tip number 1 is repetition. That is just how your brain works. If you keep feeding it information, it's gonna eventually learn it and memorize it. And that is a big thing about school. School is a lot of memory and school is a lot of repetition. We go over the same things with him again and again and again until he understands it. So I might say it, he says it, we'll say it in a different way. So for example, times tables. If I can ask him, no, actually I'll come to that at another point. But yeah, so for example, times tables, we'll go over them visually, we'll go over them verbally, we'll go over them in many different ways. And it's just really ingraining some of the habits and some of the formulas into his mind, all right? And that is why this little man knows everything to a point that, like, if we teach him it, he's gonna know. That's why I'm excited for him when he starts sports, because he is gonna be so good. And I know it because he just learns so quickly. So repetition is a very big one. Another one, which is quite underrated, and I don't think we share it as much as we probably should, is nutrition. Zion is 3 next month, and he's never had meat in his life. So we don't give him any processed foods. We don't really give him any sweets. To be fair, I'm a little naughty. Sometimes I might give him a little one if I'm having it or something like that. But his mum is militant. Like, he doesn't have processed foods. He doesn't have meat. He doesn't have nothing like that. He only started having fish when he actually got to 2 years old. And before that, it was just all vegetables, fruit, milk, just like healthier things that are just going to promote like his actual brain growth. Things that are going to make him hyper, distracted, we don't give him that. All his foods, organic stuff, like cauliflower chicken wings and like cauliflower hash browns and just so much different stuff. Like, his mum's really good with it. Or Ashley, because you're going to get upset if I keep saying his mum as if we're not together. My mum's really good with it. His grandma's really good with it. Or Ashley's mum. Everyone's really good. And one person who was really good with it, who even influenced us at the start, was my sister. She's a proper like vegan for life, power, like no processed food, Dr. Sebi type thing. And we saw her daughters grow up and they were just so smart. So we was like, yeah, with him, we're gonna do the same. And I think it's worked. He's not too hyper. He's just really calm and he just learns really quickly. And I feel like nutrition is a big part of that. Quick ad break here, because, well, not an ad break, but quick interjection. It's all good having a smart child, but when your child is too smart, watch this. Zion, I'm in charge.
No.
No, I'm in charge.
Can I have some math?
Okay. He didn't do what I expected, but there you go. Good example of it. Ooh, it's a good example of Zion pushing to learn more than we push him. Like, he loves it. Cool. Another point is some of the resources. So some of these resources are really, really good and really helpful. Try and make a note of them. One of my favorite resources to teach Zion is Top Marks. So www.topmarks.co.uk, I think. Brilliant website, man. Got different age ranges, different like sections in terms of maths, English, whatever, different subsections in there in terms of if maths is the time, measurements, geometry, multiplication, like everything. All right, for some reason my phone just dropped. Technical difficulties, guys. Technical difficulties. I'm hoping it's gonna stick though. I don't think it will. And this isn't good. I think my phone's really hot, and the sticky thing at the back is like just not staying. So yeah, fingers crossed. Zan, you okay back there?
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
To the nursery.
Going to the nursery. But guess what? I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
Oh.
He's not doing it. Usually when I say I'm in charge, he'll be like, no, I'm in charge. And we go back and forth. And it was just the point I was making is it's all fun having a smart child until they try and be too independent and they copy big words, big sentences, things that they don't understand. And yeah, sometimes it gets all a bit crazy. But yeah, back to the points. So I've given you 2 points so far. I think that's repetition and nutrition and resources. All right, so I was touching on Top Marks. Top Marks is a really good resource, one of my favorite ones. In terms of when you're looking at YouTube channels, some of Zion's favorites, Number Blocks, loves Number Blocks, obviously loves his numbers. Alpha Blocks, which is basically number blocks, but in terms of your spelling, reading, phonics, really, really good. Miss Rachel was really good when he was a child. I know she gets some stick sometimes, but I just think it's a bit weird to me that she gets stick because she's actually amazing in terms of speech, in terms of like her learning practices. She's brilliant, so I'd highly recommend Miss Rachel. Obviously Zion's a young black boy, so things like Akili and Me, Gracie's Corner are just like young programs for like black kids that are just really, really helpful for him in terms of seeing people that look like you. Some of them have like nice cultural references with the music and with the learning and the children they portray, so that was really good for us. What else has you watched? I think those are some of the main ones, like Jack Hartman. I never really put him on, Ashley does. She loves him in terms of he's really good in terms of what he teaches. And yeah, those are just a few resources, but you can find loads. There's loads of stuff out there that you can actually use with him. Obviously books, any children book is going to be good. Just getting him into practice of reading, like loads of different books. I can't even get into them, but yeah, really, really good to actually do things with them and make them participate in the learning. So sometimes I'll go to my desk at home and I'll be like, come, let's do some maths. We sit, we get Top Marks up and we just work together on it for an hour, and he's picking this shape and that shape and this item's bigger than that one and just loads of stuff. So it's really, really cool, really, really interesting. And the resources are going to be your allies. Like they are going to help you actually teach him very, very well. That is 3. Number 4, I'm going to say the 4th tip in having a genius child is you and just being active. Honestly, too many parents, from what I see, from what I know, from my friends, whatever, are just too chill when it comes to actually learning and teaching their children because they just assume they're going to learn it or they're going to get it at nursery or whatever. If you are proactive with your learning, I promise you, like children, you can't underestimate them. They're so intelligent. Like there's kids that I'll be around just for a little period of time and I have an imprint on them just because I'm so proactive with the learning and I'm just on it. And it's like parents are looking like, right, I didn't even know my child could do that. But it's more, you need to be doing that with your child. And I get why it will be daunting. And obviously me and Ashley's mum were all self-employed. So we do have like a lot of ad hoc time to be doing things. But even if you can only get 15 minutes a day, I'm telling you, the difference it can make in your child's development is massive. He's falling asleep. Zaza, you okay?
Yeah.
You tired?
No.
Okay. He's falling asleep today. But it's calm. Today's just me yapping anyway. But yeah, you need to be active with it. 15 minutes a day, I promise you. Going over your numbers, going over your shapes, going over your phonics, reading, writing, whatever. And it's like with babies, or definitely with Zion, it's like, it just happens like that in terms of there could be day 1, no progress, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, no progress, day 6, day 7, minimal progress, day 9, and it's like something clicks and suddenly, sorry guys, having bare technical difficulties today, man. The sticky back thing on my phone keeps dropping. So today might not be a long video, but we're pushing through. Persistence, say persistence.
Persistence.
Good boy. Yes, sorry, that's annoying. I can't even remember where I was. And I had a good last point as well. All right, to wrap it up then, well, not wrap it up, but the last point I'm going to make, because my time is clearly limited today, is make learning fun. All right, kids are kids. They are free. They want to have fun. They want things to be exciting. And you want to get to a point where they want to learn more than you want them to. That's when it works, because Zion will prompt us to teach him. Zion will be gassed to go and learn the same way he'd be gassed if I gave him a sweetie or if I gave him my phone or whatever. So, in saying that, make learning fun. How do we make learning fun? By tying it in with fun things. So, for example, anything we do, we gamify it. All right, Zion, let's see who can do it faster. Now it's a race. Races are fun. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, anything, even activities, for example, like when he's clearing up his toys. Okay, let's see who can clear up the most toys quickest, and like count the toys while you're clearing it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, combining learning with his toys, for example. So say you got 5 toys and you got another 5 toys, and you say, Zion, what's 5 times 10 or whatever? Like, you get what I'm saying, innit? Just like trying to mix learning opportunities and make them as fun as possible. Yeah, just trying to literally make the learning opportunities as fun as humanly possible, making it cool, like being like happy to learn and teach with him. Don't know if I want to make it through. Yeah, that is like a really, really, really important thing to do, because then, yeah, if they want to learn by themselves, trust me, that's half the work done. You don't want to sit there and feel like after 5 minutes they're just bored of learning. So yeah, those are like 5 tips. I'll try to make a better video that's a bit more constructed. And where the camera actually stays up. Sorry about that, I killed my flow a little bit, but those should help someone. So if you know any parents, especially like younger, inexperienced ones, send it to them. If you're a parent yourself, comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. And also, if you've got any tips and tricks that I haven't mentioned that you think are good, please share them. We aren't the be all and end all because we've got a smart child, you know what I mean? Like, we're still learning ourselves. There's things that we do wrong, and we'd love for you. I think my phone's gonna drop again. Yeah, we'd love for you lot to share any tips as well. Zai, where are we going?
To the nursery.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
You're gonna have fun at nursery?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to learn at nursery today?
Yeah.
No, I said, what do you want to learn?
The other people's. The other people's.
Okay, good boy. Are you in charge?
Yeah.
No, I'm in charge. You don't want to act up on camera though. If we was at home, you'd be acting up right now. I'm in charge, going crazy. Yeah, moving gazy. Good, I like that you're media trained, you know. Don't let no one catch you out on camera. Whatever trick you out of your position. Little general. But listen, hear what I'm saying. I was gonna do, that's just pointing out, he knows. Like, there's nothing I can do right now with him that's gonna impress you lot. He knows everything. We've been learning how to make the time though, or how to tell the time, I should say. Isn't it? What time is it, Zion?
8 o'clock.
Good boy. And if the little hand is on the 12, then what time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, close enough. Good boy. But at least he knows the clock bit. But yeah, all right, cool. That's all. Nursery run on my genius son. I think this is part 5, part 6, I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep making these better, but just a little nice bit of wholesome content with me and my boy on our nursery journeys. Innit? Give me a super high five. Good boy. Say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
See you soon.
See you soon.